Okay, we left you here on the last video and we want to now add some constraints to the punch here. So we simply add a mate and we mate this face with this face. And that gives us coinciding, so the parts are level. But we don't want coinciding, we want to drive a dimension, a distance. So we select distance here, or we can select it over here either. So select the distance and then enter any value. I'll enter 10 and accept that. Now the part is at 10 millimeters of a gap from here to here. And we want to adjust that so we have a range of values from 0 right up to 18 for the full stroke. You can see now that the mechanism or linkage isn't free to drag because of that constraint. So we find that constraint in our mates folder, and the very bottom distance mate is created. We can edit that feature, and if we drag down here you can see this advanced mate tab. So select the arrow, and once we select that we can see our distance 10 we entered, and we have a maximum and minimum distance. So we're going to put in the minimum distance is 0 and the maximum distance is 18. And OK that. So the mate now has changed from a distance to a limit distance. And the effect that has on the model is that now we can drag it between 0 and 18. So we have an 18 millimeter stroke. So finally, to create a configuration or an up state and a down state for the linkage, we can simply right click on the mate down here, and we can go to configure feature. And what we want to do in that configure feature is to create an up and create a down. Just double click on the boxes here and type in up and down. I already have it done. We don't want to suppress the constraint or the mate. We want to add dimension 1, D1. So now we see the values of it here. This is our default configuration and our up and our down. So we can ignore the default one, but for up we want 18 and for down we want 0. And we can hit apply and OK. So now we see, if we go over to the top of our design tree here, our feature manager, we're in default configuration. But if we go up here to our configuration manager, we can see our up and our down and our up. So we can use this in our 2D drawing. So we'll refer to this later on in our 2D assembly views for our down view and an up view.